Welcome back. Another episode of my Atlanta Hawks franchise here on NBA 2K25. We're in year three. Kind of changed up the format here in the last episode, and it was not really a great episode for the team. Just went 6-9, including a big 5-game losing streak. Played a little better after that, obviously. But we're getting close here to the trade deadline. We're going to get to the All-Star break today. And the All-Star break might take up a little bit of time because we may have a couple of guys in the shooting in the three-point contest. So I think that would be something that would be at least cool to see. Haven't gotten a chance to do that here on this game. So let's simulate past the trade deadline. We'll take a look around the league. Miles Turner, Obi Toppin. Okay. Yeah, we'll send past the trade deadline. We'll see what kind of moves went around. May not be quite as much gameplay in this episode as there was in the last one. We hopped into a bunch of different games. Kobe Buffkin, a broken nose. See when he can keep playing. I did want to change Daniels back in for Reeves here. I want him to be our starter there at the 2. Now let's get back to Sim. We did get a victory there over the 76ers. Get the 76ers again here, back-to-back games. Blew them out. They have not been good in this series at all. See if we get another victory here, though. And we don't. Okay. Do get a nice rebound victory. Ooh, Kevin Durant. Wow. Durant is older. I'm viewing Daniels, and we got Hunter. Daniels is essentially like a cornerstone player with his defense and how I've been shooting with him from the threes. Hunter, we've got signed for a couple more years. I mean, Durant is very interesting. This is probably something that in real life we should take, I would guess. But he's 38 years old. I mean, I think he'd help us out a lot this year. It cost us a lot of money. Killian Hayes, 25. I don't really understand why they're necessarily going for this, but Daniels is 23, really highly rated. Hunter is 29, still kind of in the prime of his career. We are going to decline the offer there. We'll sim through. Trade deadline. Nope, not going to do any trades. Haven't made any trades in the series. So let's take a look. Should be away. Now I just have to figure out how to do this. A transaction report. Take a look at trades. So yeah, Zach Collins getting traded. Another Wemby getting traded. Anything. James Wiseman gets traded there. Dennis Schroeder, Andre Drummond. Brandon Clark. Trying to see if there's anything that's over this. Chris Middleton gets traded to the Timberwolves. Marcus Smart. Julius Randle gets traded. Okay. So I guess that is how the Pacers ended up trading Siakam for Karl Anthony Towns along with a couple of other guys there. So that's an interesting trade. That's it. Okay. So let's just get through. Hopefully we don't have too many more people getting hurt. We get 3 straight victories there, 4 straight, including a blowout victory there over the Thunder. Okay, so played really well here heading into the All-Star break. Ended up winning 6 out of 8. We're here at the All-Star game. We will just simulate that. See if we had anybody here really do anything. So Alexander, 11. Rollins had 10 here as far as the rookies. We don't have anybody here. Peterson did not have a good game. Curry, of course, had a really nice start along with Donnie Toole. Sophomores, Luther Towns was solid. A Pickett, Glenn Perry was really good. Okay. Nice. As far as anticipated three-point contest, we do have Zachary Ricochet has made it, so we'll play that. Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, and Brandon Miller. So LaMelo and Brandon Miller both obviously teammates. Then Anthony Edwards, who crushed us in the last game, Cade for the Pacers, and then Steph Curry, of course, needs no introduction. Be his last three-point competition as he announced prior to the season that this would be his last year. It's a swan song for him. Steph Curry. I'm very worried this is about to be some dreadful shooting, but it's nice to see Zachary Ricochet getting involved here in the All-Star weekend. He's developed extremely well here in the series. I think really and truly by the time year 4 starts, I think he's going to be the best player on the team. I think he's going to jump past Trae Young, who has kind of, gotten stationary. Let's see. Curry's doing well. Yeah, I don't know what the three-point competition is like actually, playing it myself on here. Probably should have hopped into practice with Ricochet just a little bit to get warmed up from 3. Curry's going to be tough to beat. Does miss several there late. His last 3 shots. Goes for 23. Had 7 seconds left. Zachary Ricochet kind of rocking the retro look. Moneyball rack. Last one, I guess. Gets 2. 3 of them made now. Okay, got kind of lucky with one there. Have not hit a perfect yet though. Timing is definitely a little off. Ricochet, unless we get smoldering hot here late. There we go. Okay, so not a good performance there. Sorry, I didn't talk a whole lot as I was trying to focus up. Yeah, only hit a couple of perfects with him. I highly doubt that we... do I have to sit here and watch all these now? Is that a thing? Okay, so it did. Okay, so you can just kind of click through there. So the Melo obviously outshines him. Let's see what Cade's eventual score was 28. Wow, he had a really nice round there. Anthony Edwards, former Georgia Bulldog, 24 for him. So Ricochet clearly did the worst. Kate Cunningham and Brandon Miller each with 28 there in that first round. I wish there was a way to kind of simulate this now. Now that Ricochet is clearly out, I don't really overly care about watching Anthony Edwards 28 there. Okay. I guess it's something just to keep in mind. I haven't hopped into a three-point contest yet. I know the dunk thing was not really as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Kate Cunningham had almost exactly Ricochet level failure around there. .30 for Brandon Miller there. Crazy. So Brandon Miller is your three-point competition champion. Shout out to him. Really nice job. It's kind of sucks, disappointed with how we ended up playing there with Ricochet, of course. And we'll just simulate through the day. In total, Hammond Thompson wins the dunk contest again. And now, all-star participants. In the East, Trae Young barely sneaks in here again. Obviously, his stats are, it's not that he's regressing in and of himself, but his stats are going down as we get better players around him. He's having a positive season in comparison to what he did last year. He's been really better, been more efficient, not taking as many shots, but you see the stats, you know, as we're getting farther into this, he is taking less shots. Maybe he's not playing enough minutes. What's his minutes per game? 32. Like, what are these guys playing here towards the top? Halliburton's playing 35. Yeah, 34. Okay. Maybe that's something we can do, but I'm not really that overly worried about the that aspect of it. As far as just his stats, I'm trying to sit here and win games. Let's we'll get through the All-Star break. Try to see if we can hop in maybe a game here against the Spurs, who have been really, really good. See if hopefully they don't blow us out here at home. It's a really good second quarter for us. Good third quarter. I think I would like to see maybe just a little bit here against Wemby. Played him one time in season 1, assuming he would even still be on the court much here. He might be hurt. Oh, I forgot they got Boncaro too. For the all-season, they would have signed him to a massive deal. Where he misses that shot, but gets good positioning. Weak foul. Is Wemby hurt? Just out of curiosity. No. That James Harden as well. Oh, obviously now the bench players are in for the Hawks. Just trying to get this line to see if he can do anything. He's going to go to the line and get an and one. You know what? Since Lonnie made that, I think we can make Lonnie the maybe the thumbnail player of the game here, or the thumbnail player of the episode. Got to kind of flex on him there a little bit. It's a nice little 2-point play as he doesn't knock down the 3. Look at Wemby. Just a giant. I guess I should have seen who the Western Conference guys were there too. I'll do that as soon as we get out of this episode for the All-Star game. Tried to steal that one. Wemby gonna pass that, and he's gonna get it stolen. Austin Reeves knocks down the 3-pointer. First time we've hit a 3 with him. I believe he may have made one in that game 1. This is actually, I mean, this is what I would think be, that maybe that Thunder blowing them out was really impressive, but this is one of the more impressive victories we've had of the season. The Spurs have been outstanding. This is only going to be like their 12th loss. Thunder with a nice play there. Really cool to see. Nice to get a victory, especially with some of the struggles we had in the last episode. Lonnie Jones, nice job there defensively. Buffkin, nice job there. Had a nice game off the bench. Continues to be an impressive player. We have 3 balls to Johnson. Knocks it down. Yeah, nice little 30 burger here. As long as the score still kind of stays the same as to what it is. This was a blowout victory against arguably the best team in the NBA this year. Shot is off. But yeah, good to see from the Hawks. Just wanted to kind of hop in here, play just a little bit. We'll hold to the last shot. So we get a 30-point victory over the Spurs. Really nice and impressive and helpful. Hopefully that can kind of get us rolling here If you remember in year 2, we kind of struggled heading into the All-Star break, kind of like we did here. We finished the very end of the first half before the All-Star break well, but really struggled the episode before. We had lost like 7 in a row, I think, heading into the All-Star break in year 2. We got that victory over the Pacers to start that second half, and it really helped propel us through the rest of the regular season on our way to being a top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Look at the participants for the West. I did not do that. Shea, Ant, Wemby, Jokic, Zion, Ja, Curry, Chet, and there were Sabonis, Sengun, and Devin Booker. Where do we really... I mean, I didn't get a chance to jump in against the Magic in the last episode. We'll try that again. Up to 7th in the power ranking. See what we got. See if we can keep this one a little closer. Up 10 here. Up 7. 3.5. Let's see if we can maintain the lead here. I just kind of want to play against Luka and the Mavs. I really like this court here. Trey is 11-8, so not outstanding day thus far. We get the screen there from Jalen. He's going to draw the foul. Kyrie. Trey gets a screen, going to attack Luka, gets it to go. That was smooth. Good to see that after one of his exploits last episode. He is having a 25% shooting night. Yeah, a great foul there from JJ. Very tough matchup for Daniels there, though, going against Kyrie. Tough matchup for Trey going against Luka. Not a bad matchup for him as you're going to get. Good defense, I would say, there from Youngwood. Three-point shot made there from JJ with a hand in his face. Gives the Hawks a 12-point lead here. Luka buries the 3-ball. Hawks up 9 here. Oh, bad release. Okongwu, though, gets the rebound. Passed it back out. The Hawks are going to reset. Trey from the logo. That was a dreadful offensive possession there. They just took it back up with Okongwu when they got the rebound. Here's Luka. All right, Hawks up 7. Daniel from 3. It's off, but JJ gets the rebound, but can't get it to go. Hawks trying to hang on. Good defense from Dyson Daniel. Feed that to JJ. Probably could have gone with that, to be honest with you. Reaches Shea, going to attack and gets a nice dunk there. Puts the Hawks back up 9. Nice explosive move from him. Luke could be fun to play in a full game. Oh, that probably should have gotten stolen by Lively. Trey able to get around Luka. Pass back out here to Daniels. Trey can't draw the foul there. Hawks still up 7, 45 seconds left. Good pass there from Luka. Gets it down to Prosper. See if we can give Trey some cheap points here at the free throw line. Be able to run a little bit of this time off the clock as he's just outrunning everybody. Trey has still not been fouled. Oh, that was a bad pass. Okay. This is Teresa Shea. Finally foul him. 14, 2, and 6. Come on, Teresa Shea. Makes both of his free throws. The Hawks are back up 5 now. Mavericks going to take a timeout. This should be a victory. We've seen crazier things happen though. Irvin misses a shot. Jalen Johnson gets the rebound. He's had a 30-point, 10-rebound night. He's now going to go to the line. A chance to put this one away here. Make it 7. He does. That should be the dagger there. Mavs are going to take another timeout. They are down 7 with 8 seconds left. So if they got enough time to get 3 shots off without the Hawks being able to run off any time. Luka quickly takes a 3-point shot. It's off. Rebound goes to Okongwu. For some reason, they just keep fouling at this point in time. Game is over. Okongwu 8 and 8. Make it 9 and 8. See if he gets a double digits in points here. He does. So it's going to end up being a 9-point victory here over the Mavs. Luka just going to throw one up full court. Almost hits it. But a couple of nice, impressive victories here over 2 of the best teams, not just in the West, but in all the NBA, over the Mavericks and the Spurs here to kind of start this post-All-Star break. So Hawks are off to a good start. Irving had a nice game. Luka was inefficient for sure. Obviously still filled up the box score. Prosper had a nice game for the Hawks. Jalen was definitely the star. Reese Shea was pretty solid. Trey was not great here yet again. Hunter, Okongwu, Perry. Okay. Still a 9-point victory on the road. So I've gotten 2 road victories here over the Spurs and the Mavs. So we're perfect 3-0 here coming out of the All-Star break. Let's see who we maybe want to take on here. We ain't got a whole lot of time left in the season. Probably end up doing a 4th episode. Let's get through this next week. See if we get another victory here over the Bucks. We do. We've had a nice run against them. Ooh, contract extension time. I have not even thought about that, to be honest with you. Front office. So Okongwu is eligible. We have him through 2 more years at a low cap. What would he be asking for? 2 years, 14 for a guy that's 26. Deal with that. So that now gives us Okongwu through his age 29 season. Not overly expensive. Good defensively, good rebounder. Kobe Buffkin. Almost $36 million a year, and we're absolutely not doing that. We'll just wait and see how that plays out. I'm not giving him $36 million a year to come off the bench. It's a good little depth piece, but we can probably improve from that. So we do get an extension done here with Okongwu, which is nice. So you got your core guys, signed here for a while. Okay. Now let's get to, I want to get through this next couple of games here. Maybe take on Zion and the Pelicans, see how that's going. Get a victory over the Hornets. Look at us. Hawks on a roll here. Post All-Star break, have not lost a game in this episode. Playing really, really well. That's a 6-0 since the All-Star break. What are the Pelicans been doing this year? 31-33. It's a game at home. We haven't done that a whole lot. The Nets are really good, though. So let's get through, see if we beat the Pelicans at home. We do by 9. All right. We will take on, what does Brooklyn got going on now? Josh Giddey, Jaden Ivey, Cameron Thomas, Cam Johnson, Nicholas Claxton still there. It's a good, deep team. It's a little weak once you get to the bench, like pretty quickly into the bench. Really, really good top 8 guys or so in the rotation. Let's see if there's a chance to hop in here in the fourth quarter. Nice bounce back and forth first half. And up 2 here heading into the fourth. Similarly, just a little bit forward here. Down 4, less than 6 minutes left. Let's jump in here and see if we can lead the Hawks to a victory, or do the Nets hand them their first loss post All-Star break. Trae Young open, knocks down the jumper, quickly makes it a 2-point game. He's having a nice outing. It's nice to actually jump into a game where he's been pretty solid here. And Thomas has it. We get the screen. Deep 2, knocks it down. Extra back up 4. Trae going to attack. Gets a nice pick and roll there to JJ. Just a wild layup attempt. Pretty much no real reason there. Nice little find there. JJ fell asleep. Now a 6-point lead here for the Nets. Still got plenty of time. Trae gets the screen. He's just going to try to take that one himself. It's off, though. Really nice rebound there from Claxton. Just to kind of get my hopes up that we're going to get a good Trae Young game. He misses a layup there. Nets trying to pull away. Ended up not being a good look there at all from Daniels. Come on, Zachary. Ricochet. Nice play there. That's a tough shot to hit. 20 and 4 from him. He's having a nice game. Giddey versus Trae. It's a tough shot, and it's off. Kungwu chases the rebound there well. Gets it up to JJ. Oh, that's a mismatch. Oh, don't turn it over. Jalen Johnson mismatch here in the post. Want to pass it back out. Daniels, that's a bad release, though. Golly, should have just went with it. Got a horrible release there with Daniels. Really missed an opportunity there. Trae with the screen, dumps it to a Kungwu. Claxton, good defense, though. Hawks still down 6. Having some opportunities and then not coming away with points is a killer. Now you're down 8 again. Trae's able to draw the foul, thankfully, there. Let's go. This is Claxton's first foul with 3 minutes left in the game. Trae misses that one. Come on, Trae. Be the franchise. I haven't played a full game here now in a couple episodes, and it's kind of irking me how much I'm struggling with Trey and just how much he's struggling in these games that we're hopping in. Obviously forget how good he is. That's a tough one. Nets look like they're going to hand the Hawks their first loss post All-Star break. Trey tries the 3-ball. It's off. He does get the putback dunk. 8-point game though. Tough shot for Shea. Able to get the rebound. Shea just walked his way to the basket. 6-point game. Deep two. I think one thing that kind of hurts me is I've never really gotten good at getting like perfect releases for players. How does that happen? I dribble it off his leg, Claxton gets the steal, gets a dunk there. I don't think the Hawks want to pull this one off without essentially a minor miracle. He gets a screen. It's a 3-ball to fall. And Giddey just ran right by Trey. Over to Johnson. 3-pointer. Back the other way. Not hit. Ricochet now has it. That's that over to JJ. Kongwu. Going to try to go for it. Misses it, but gets his rebound. Out to Trey. Come on, Trey. Gets it to go. Back-to-back threes here for Trey. Got it to be a 4-point game. Hawks are trailing. Really nice rebound there for Kongwu with a nice find. Tried to fade it down. When it gets stolen, Kongwu's going to just feed it up to JJ. He's going to attack. It's the layup. I thought this game was over, but a couple of threes and the Kongwu steal there have cut this lead to 2 with 30 seconds left. Pass out to Ivy from the corner. He's going to lace it. Hawks are now down a 5. Big time shot. Nice find. Try to get over there to contest it. Trey, oh, bad release. Bad release. 18 seconds left. Gotta hope that he somehow misses free throws here.
Shooting 2.
It's off. Down 6. Daniels. It's the 3-ball. Giddey at the line is not going to be great. Knocks them both down. Hawks take another timeout, down 5. You just don't think there's enough shots. There's not enough time here. JJ fadeaway 3 doesn't hit. I wish I could turn it off, but they don't sit here and foul them like crazy. that one down. Knocks them both. Try to see if we can't get an extra bucket with Ricochet or something here, but actually a nice job of getting to the rim there, but would not have counted regardless there. All right. So, tough loss there. Let's see. So Trey was okay, 5 from 13 behind the arc, 9 to 22 in total. Ricochet was solid. JJ solid. Hunter solid. Kungwu's good. They were just a little bit better than us. Looks like we struggled with turnovers more so than they did. Giddey was outstanding. Ivy hit the big three-pointer though when we cut the lead down to 2 there late, about 35 seconds or so left. Cam Thomas, inefficient, got the job done though. So tough loss there. First loss though of the second half. And I think I want to leave a little bit of time here. This might be a little bit of a shorter episode. Let's get through this week. See if we get a rebound there against the Nuggets. Then we lose to the Clippers. All right, so we head into what's going to be the final episode here of the regular season. We're at 42-24. We are third in the Eastern Conference. There we go. And that's kind of the middle ground where you feel pretty sure that's where we're going to end up. I'd say it's probably a 60% chance with the amount of games we have left. We end up at that 3 or 2.5 above the Celtics, who are having a rebounding season. 6.5 above the Celtics, Cavs, and the Raptors, but we're 3.5 behind the Hornets and 4 behind the Nets. So looks like we might be taking a step down here in seeding, but looks like we're, a pretty good team here again. We've been excellent at home, 24-6. Did not do this in the last episode. Let's just kind of take a look at the season stats here. So Trey is obviously seeing his totals drop as we're getting better around him, but the efficiency is up from the field, from the three-pointer, from behind the arc, and at the free throw line. He's been really good here again, per 36. Again, it's a little bit of a drop-off and everything, but the efficiency is up. That's what we really like to see in comparison to what he did last year. Zachary Ricochet is taking that next step, over 47 from the field, 43 from the three-point line, just under 79, or 43 from behind the arc. Just under 79 from the line, averaging right at 19 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists. Is per 36. Is a really, really solid player, an all-star caliber guy. So that's good to see. Jalen Johnson is Jalen Johnson. 18.4 in year 1, 18.6 year 2. He's at 18.6 here in year 3. With anywhere from the 7.8 to the 8.8 rebounds. So he's doing a nice job with that. He has increased his assists per game. The efficiency has kind of steadily dropped from the field in total. The three-pointers are going up. He's actually not having a good year at all from the free throw line. So he's leaving points on the board in those moments. That would be something, if he was shooting 81, 82%, he's probably at 20 points per game, roughly. Yeah, nice season here so far from JJ. Okongwu, you kind of know what you're getting. You're not getting a guy that's a focal point of the offense. The efficiency has dropped pretty considerably here from year 1 and year 2. From the field, from, three-pointers, but the free throws are back up a good bit, so that certainly helps. Blocks are a little bit down. His per 36, he's still down for sure across the board from what he did last year. Dyson Daniel, taking a little bit more on offensively. Looks like he's going to have a career high in points per game. 4.7 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1.7 steals. So averaging over 2 stocks a game. The efficiency is climbing back up after being a little lackluster there in year 2. Not a great free throw shooter at all, though, and that has been on a steady decline for whatever reason. Definitely a weakness for him. Reeves is kind of getting it going. He's seen an uptick in his efficiency here over the last 2 months or so. Still a good free throw shooter. Per 36s are still down. Just probably doesn't take as many shots in this offense. DeAndre Hunter, just keeps right on chugging along as a guy that gives you good quality defense and just kind of does everything well. Buffkin, seeing the points per game come down as Rishi Shea, I'm sure, is taking more shots, but the efficiencies are still largely the same. He's taking a little bit of a drop in three-pointers, but a nice jump up from the free throw line. Per 36, pretty similar to what he was during year 2. Glenn Perry has been much better here in year 2. On a per 36 is a pretty good player, 21-8 guy with solid efficiency. Still need him to get better around the basket. Lonnie Jones, I mean, obviously barely played at all last year. So seeing a nice uptick. He's been very efficient. You know what you're getting. He's not a guy that's shooting the ball from the outside at all. He is a rebound and dunk kind of player that plays good defense on the interior. Guy, very similar. He has not been efficient at all. Krejci has barely played. Freeman Liberty's only played like the one game. We couldn't get anything going with him. Thies Thibault has not played. Roddy has not played. We're back at the top as we look at the league. League leaders. Ant leading the way here in points. Really, points are down, across the board as far as individual players. Like, I think we've had 5 people score 30 points in each of year 1 and year 2. Edwards is pretty clearly going to win this stat. He would have to be very bad the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Giannis, Ja, Franz Wagner, Shea round out that top 5 behind him. Chet, Wemby, Adebayo, Embiid, Mark Williams for rebound, assists. Tyrese, Trey is still second here. Ja is the only other player in the NBA at least at the 8 assist mark. Bell and James Harden and Jokic tied for 5th there. Steals, Alsar Thompson, Suggs, Shea, LaMelo, Amin Thompson there at the top from that standpoint. Daniels is tied for 10th in that stat, so that's good to see. Blocks, Chet having a big year. Might win DPOY, or might DPOY, however you want to kind of call that. But Wemby with the big jump up on steals is still probably going to win that. Obviously, some of this stuff is going to be a little weirder. 3-pointers made per game. Miller, Edwards, Seth, Dillingham, LaMelo, Rishi Shea doing a really nice job. Jaden Hardy and Halliburton. Okay. And I guess as we take a look, need to take a look at the West. I did not do that. San Antonio and Dallas, who we got victories over in this episode, are really solid. T-Wolves have beaten us. The Rockets, we've got a big victory over the Thunder. So the West looks solid. Curry fighting on what is a not very good Warriors team, fighting to try to at least get a play-in spot and see what happens from there. We have clinched at least a play-in berth. I think we're going to end up being the 3 seed here, but I think that is going to do it here for this episode. We got roughly 4 weeks left before the end of this season. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Tulane at Green Wave at Dynasty on College Football 25 and my Seattle Mariners franchise and MLB The Show on the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time.